Hello collective, and welcome back to the Mystic Veil. I am going to be doing a general reading for you guys today, but first I do have some exciting news. So I have managed to secure a space to do face-to-face readings from, thanks to the lovely Brie at Melt Beauty in Cardiff. She's allowed me to use that space, so once a week I will be able to book you guys in for one-on-one readings, and in order to celebrate that, I'm going to be offering a free reading today. So if you would like to win a free reading, all you need to do is be following this account, like this video, and comment "I'd love a free reading," and you'll go into the draw to win a free 15-minute tarot reading with me. Now, if you are local to Cardiff, you can book in and we can do that face-to-face. If you're not local, that's okay. I can record the reading for you and send it on through. So we're going to jump straight in. As I said, this will be a general reading, so not every message is going to be for everyone, and that's okay. Please use your discernment. If this message resonates for you, there's highly likely something in here that is for you. If it doesn't, let it go. The other thing that I want to mention is I'm an intuitive reader, and that means that I read the energy of the cards and I don't always stick to the traditional card meanings. Having said that, let's go ahead and call Spirit in. Come on through, Spirit. What does the collective most need to know about today? We're going to be drawing 4 cards from our chakra deck, and then we'll go straight into our tarot reading. This will be the overall energy of the read for you guys today. And we'll have 4 cards, please, Spirit. All right, we have got gut instincts, intuition, knowing, sensing, and trust. Gut instincts. Maybe you've got a gut instinct about a certain situation and you don't know why you think that, but they're going to be proved right. We have got honesty, truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. Okay. What else have we got? Maybe you've got a gut instinct that somebody is not being 100% honest, or maybe they are. Maybe they're just being honest with you for the very first time, and you instinctively know that this is the truth. We've got physical health, and I'll just need to cover the bits here for our beautiful lady. Vitality, strength, body image, and balance. Okay, and we'll take one more. We have got passion, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. All right, let's dive in and see what this is all about. Our gut instincts. What have we got gut instincts about? Let's have a look. Oh, losing them. Well, those two want to drop out. We've had temperance in the reverse and strength in the reverse. Okay, and that's coming under our gut instinct, which also has a lion there. So could be strong ties with a Leo, or it could be about needing to have that strength and patience there. Under our honesty, we have the death card in reverse, so that would signify new beginnings. So as I said, it could be somebody that's just starting to be honest for the very first time. Under physical health, we have got the Tower. So something is coming to an end. There's a new beginning, but there's also something coming to an end. Maybe you're giving up some bad habits, or maybe this person is, and they're coming and they're telling you that they've given up gambling, or they've given up drinking, or whatever the case may be, and it actually is the truth. They actually are making some changes. Under passion, we have got the Emperor. So there's an element of authority there, and as I said, there could be strong Leo energy involved here, or it could be another fire sign. So with temperance in the reverse, there's somebody who's perhaps not feeling very patient. With strength in the reverse, not feeling very strong. They're wanting to rush things, and this is coming under gut instinct. So if you feel like you're being pressured into something because somebody wants something to happen sooner, trust your gut instincts. Let's find out a little bit more about that. What is this gut instincts? There's a lack of balance, a lack of patience, a lack of strength. Do tell us more. We have got Four of Cups, so there's apathy around a situation, boredom perhaps. So yeah, somebody's not being very patient right now. They're wanting to speed things up, move things along. We have also got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's a lack of abundance, a lack of progress, a lack of fertility, of growth, of new beginnings. So yes, I feel like this is somebody that's wanting to tell you that they've changed in some way, but they're wanting to speed up the process. Maybe they're wanting to jump to the end result. They might be doing the work, they might be working on themselves, but they haven't quite got there yet. We'll take two more for this. They haven't quite got there yet, and we've got Strength in the upright, because strength is needed and patience is needed. They're trying to rush the process, but they actually need to do the work first, okay? You can't rush that. You can't rush healing, and you can't rush change. Sometimes things do suddenly change for people, like somebody might have a child and then suddenly give up smoking. There are sudden changes that happen, but for most of us, when we need to make those deep changes, it takes time and it takes work and patience. And we'll take the last one here, which is the Star. So there is hope. There is hope if this person does things through the right way, they take the time, they do the healing, there is hope there. Okay, and something is going to be coming to light about this. Perhaps that they are telling you that they're doing the work. Maybe they're going to AA meetings, or it might be something like that. Whatever the case is for you. Under honesty, we had the Death card in the reverse, okay? So that's a lack of transformation. That's a lack of endings. That's a lack of change. Maybe somebody's being honest about the fact that they hadn't been honest in the past, and they hadn't changed in the past. This might be a repeat offender of some sort. Let's get some clarity. What's going on here? There is despair and heartbreak that has occurred here. So somebody might have done the wrong thing, and they might have done this more than once. And in the past, they've lied and they've told you that they've changed, but they haven't. They haven't done the work, and the cycle has just repeated itself. Okay, what else can you tell us about this honesty, this communication? What's going on now? Are they truly doing the work now? We have got the Five of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so that's usually despair and longing and loss, but it's in the reverse. So there is hope. There is joy that's to be had there. I feel like somebody is trying to make a change. They're trying to amend for the wrongs that have been done. Do tell us more. What's going on with this person? So we've got the Empress in the reverse. So again, there is that lack of growth, that lack of abundance, that lack of fertility. This person is feeling very stuck because they just want it to be better like that and just go back to how things were, and they don't feel like they're making the progress that they'd like to be making. Very heavy earth sign energy with the Empress there. So you could be an earth sign, or they could be an earth sign, and they're feeling like they're stuck. They're not moving forward. They're not getting that change. And we've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. They're not having the breakthrough that they had hoped for. So they are doing the work, but whether they can truly make a change, that remains to be seen, okay? Because they're still in that process. They haven't got there yet. Even if they tell you that they have, I've changed, I don't do this thing anymore, you know, I've done the work. They might have done some work, they might have made some changes, but they're not there yet. They have not had that breakthrough moment, and they have not healed everything that they need to heal yet. So under physical health, which is our body image, our balance, perhaps this person is worried about their image. If people were to find out about this problem that they have, and it could be to do with physical health too. So as I said, there could be some addiction there. It could be addiction that they're working on. And we do have the Tower moment under that. So something is about to be really shaken up here. Let's find out what's going on here. our physical health and our Tower moment. There could be a sickness coming through as well. We've got an Ace of Wands in the reverse. Lack of growth, lack of opportunities. Everything's come to a standstill. It's been brought down to the ground, down to the foundation. Whoa, that is way too many, Spirit. But can they rebuild if they have that solid foundation? Or is it utterly destroyed? Because right now, they're definitely feeling like there's no opportunity for growth. There's no opportunity for change. It's all come to an end. But let's find out a bit more. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So this person is feeling like they're unprotected. They're feeling like perhaps they had to be on the defense, but that's changing. They're no longer on the defense, and they're feeling a little bit vulnerable right now. They're feeling very vulnerable. Maybe this is that they've come and they've had to admit not only to you, but to themselves that there is a problem here. And they're feeling very exposed and very vulnerable and very shaken up. Maybe you exposed something in them that they didn't even know was an issue. And they're quite rattled by this. It's destroyed their illusion of self, their own image of themselves. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, now Knight of Swords is usually very fast-moving energy. In the reverse, things are stalling. Things are not going as quickly as they had hoped. Sometimes people don't realize that a healing journey is a really, really long process to go through. And they're like, well, I've made the change and I've done the things. I've done the 12 steps and I want to be better. And that's not often how it works. Sometimes it is a lifelong journey, and people have to be prepared to be committed to constant ongoing change and ongoing growth. And things have really slowed down for this person. They don't have the information and the tools and the desired result that they want. So maybe this person actually needs to seek out some help from another source. But either way, they can't speed up the process, and they're feeling very frustrated by that. Okay, there's no news coming in that they want to hear. The expected result has not come in for them. We'll take one more for this. Whoop, and we have got the King of Cups upright. So this could be somebody that is a water sign. It could be somebody that is very caring by nature. They don't have to be. The Cups is a very caring and also a creative card. As I said, strong water sign energy there. So could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. And it doesn't have to be a king. It doesn't have to be a male, because there's no gender in tarot. But it very well could be. This could be a male that is feeling like this. This could be a partner or an ex-partner of yours. It could be a father or an employer. Being the king, this is somebody who is the head. Okay, now under passion, we've got our desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. And we've also got the Emperor there. Okay, so there's an element of authority there. Somebody wants to be top dog. They want to be in charge of this situation or this scenario or how this thing plays out. They want this to happen on their terms. Let's see if that's going to work out for them. They're really wanting things to go their way, is what I just heard. They're really wanting things to go their way. And we've got the Five of Swords, okay? So this is somebody who wanted to win at all costs. And it doesn't matter about the other people in the background that are walking away feeling defeated. They don't really care if, or at least they didn't, because they are doing the work. And in the past, they didn't really care whose feelings they hurt. They didn't really care who got in the way. They wanted to win. They wanted to be top dog. They wanted things to go their way. Okay? Now, this is not to say that they will actually make that change. They may not, but they are currently trying. And then we can have compassion for them because they are trying. Whether they get there, that is their journey. And it doesn't mean that we have to cross our own personal boundaries just because somebody's sorry. Okay? But we can have empathy towards them. All right, we do have the Nine of Swords. So this person is up at night having anxiety and worry about this situation because things are not going the way that they wanted to. They had this plan laid out in their mind. Perhaps with the lack of honesty there, maybe they didn't think that this thing was going to be discovered, or maybe they weren't being honest with themselves and they didn't realize that they had a problem. Now that it's been exposed, it's all that they can think about. either this issue or the results from this issue, the tower moment that was caused by this thing. They're up at night worried about it. We have also got the High Priestess that's coming in. So somebody's intuition is definitely in play here, because we had intuition with gut instincts. Perhaps you knew what this thing was before it was actually revealed to you, and you were spot on about it. So also trust in your gut instincts now. Do you think this person has truly changed? And even if they have, is that what you want moving forward? Because you can forgive somebody and you can love somebody, but it doesn't mean that you have to let them back into your inner circle. I know I've had issues with certain family members over the past, and I've forgiven them for things they've done, but I'm not very close with them anymore because I've had to set down those personal boundaries. And we've got King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so that's a lack of authority, a lack of definition, a lack of the outcome that they wanted to have. There is also deception that's still there. So perhaps, as I said, they're saying that they've made the changes, but they haven't done the work yet. Okay, so we'll see if we can get a little more clarity around that. Final outcome for this person. Are they going to make the changes that they need to make? Are they going to do the work? Even though they'd like to rush the process, they may realize that that's just not possible for them. So will they do the work and get there in the end? Again, intuition, balance, High Priestess. This is somebody that's admiring a harvest that is yet to come, okay? They've done some hard work, but the result that they're looking for hasn't happened yet. We've also got the Six of Pentacles that's come out, okay? So that could be that somebody is receiving charity, somebody is being rewarded for something that they've done, and somebody is not. They could be this person that's on this side here that feels like, I've done the work and I'm just the same as everybody else, and you've forgiven all these other people and I'm not receiving anything. They're feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling abandoned, hopeless, like there is no chance for things to go the way that they wanted to. But there is change coming, and they just need to make the decisions and do the work and go on the adventure. But again, they're feeling, this is the second time that we've had this one pop out, the Seven of Wands in reverse. They're feeling very exposed and very vulnerable right now. So I'll pop those up to the side. They're feeling very vulnerable right now, but as I said, can we get some clarity? Are they going to get there in the end? I'll just take 3 because that was a huge pile that popped out. Are they going to get there in the end? We have got, we've got the Ten of Cups in the reverse, so that's not looking terribly likely. That's the Happily Ever After White Picket Fence card, and it's in the reverse. But let's take 2 more, and we've had 2 pop out. We've got Queen of Swords, so there is an element of breakthrough there. There is an element of honesty, and we've got the Six of Cups. So this is nostalgia. They are looking back on the past to happier times. So there is an element of breakthrough there, but it's not going to be the result that they had hoped for. They may look back on the past and realize that they had something that was really good and they can't quite get back to that. They may do. It may just be that they're feeling in this really stuck position right now. Or as I said, it may be because you've drawn some boundaries and gone, I'm really happy for you that you've done the work and I forgive you, but you know, you can't come any closer. Unfortunately, you crossed those boundaries and I need to set those up to protect myself. So hopefully both you and this person are able to both do some healing, because it does feel like there has been a bit of hurt, a bit of despair that's gone on there. And things may improve over time, but right now the result is not what they'd hoped for. So we're going to take a couple of cards from our Spirit Animals Guide deck, and we'll see what do we most need to take through this journey with us. As this is all playing out, what qualities should we have, should we embody to help get us through? Because ultimately, you are not responsible for anyone else's healing journey. Okay, even if they come to you and they say, well, I can't do this without you, that is not your responsibility. Okay, we're each responsible for ourselves. What do we need to get through this time? We'll take 3. We have got the Jellyfish. Oh, Every time these cards catch me out, they've got small writing on them. So we've got the jellyfish, which is surrender and acceptance. Maybe this is not how you wanted things to play out either. You might have been really hurt when you uncovered whatever this truth is. But you just need to surrender to the process and accept that what has happened, and what is going on now is what's going on now. And ultimately, what will be, will be. We can't push things, no matter how much we would like to. The universe has got a great way of throwing in those tower moments when we try to force our own will. All right, we'll take 2 more. We have got the horse, independence, and willpower. Okay, so if something doesn't feel right for you, you use your own willpower. You have your own independence, and you can say, as I said, I'm happy for you. I'm here to help as a friend. I can offer you compassion and empathy. But if this is not right for you, don't be afraid to put those boundaries in place. Don't get pushed into something that you don't want or that you're not ready for. Because if somebody has hurt you, you need time to heal too. It's not just them, whatever they're going through, that they need to correct or they need to adjust. You need time to go through the feelings of what that did to you. So if this is somebody who was for example, a gambler, and they've gambled away all of your money, not only do you need time to grieve that betrayal, what happened to you, you need time to rebuild and to repair, and you just need time to accept that this happened. This happened, and then decide whether it's something that you can move forward from or not. And we'll take 1 more. Okay, and we've got the fox, focused and clever. Okay, so be mindful of deception. If somebody is coming forward and saying, I've changed, use those gut instincts, use your intuition, make sure that you really investigate that, test them, test to see, have they really changed? Have they just pretended that they've done the work? If they were put back in that same situation, in that same scenario, would they go and do that same old thing again? Because words are easy. Actions tell a different story though. So see if that person has really done the work, if they really have made the changes, and then it's up to you whether you want to repair things with this person or not. So we did have the 10 of Cups in reverse, which is a happily ever after that hasn't come about, but we do also have breakthrough. Okay, we do also have clarity. We do also have that honesty and information that's coming through, and we do also get to cherish the good memories. Okay, so even when someone has hurt us, we don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Okay, you can still enjoy all of the good times that you had together, and that's not betraying yourself. If you did have a loving relationship with this person, hold on to that, because they certainly are. Okay, they're looking back and they're probably lamenting the fact that they've screwed up in some way. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I really hope that that helps. As I said, if you would like a free 15-minute reading with me, either at Cardiff, or I can do that online for you, make sure you have subscribed if you're seeing this on YouTube, or follow me if you're seeing this on TikTok. Like this video and comment, I'd love a free reading. Until the next time, guys, have a fantastic day, and I will get that website updated tonight so that you guys can start booking in. All right, until the next one, guys.